you identify correctly, that's the time you will open the oven. Okay? So, now, what you will do is just to check if everything is running. So, it's a part of installation is to calibrate the temperature. Okay? Now, let's switch on. Okay, so before that, I will show you how to configure if you are changing the main control. Okay, so switch off, long press plus or minus. Once you switch on, now this will ask which one.
Imperial 1 or low profile?
Low pro or impinger 1. Okay, you can press plus. You can press plus or raw. Okay, this is you will change. So the machine is impinger 2. Okay, if we press impinger 1 or low pro, what will happen? And then you save. So the machine configuration will be not the same. Okay? Yeah, flame is coming. Okay?
खिड़की ओपन करो थोड़ा सा पूरा 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 बस
So on some cases you cannot find the heat because you have incorrect configuration. Okay? Now I will switch off. Again, do the configuration. Okay, leave it. Now you can leave it. Now you can see which one you can select. Impingement 1 or low pro. Now you can select, I want this. Okay, to store these settings, you need to
press the
temperature button.
then save.
Then save. Now it's impinger 2. Okay. Okay. That's if you are changing the controller from the new one. Okay. Because the new one need to initialize.
You mean new one, a new oven?
No, new parts.
A new
controller.
parts. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
On the new oven, no need to do that. It's a already setup. But if you are changing the main control board, you need to identify if your machine is impinger 2 or impinger 1 or low pro.
All right.
Okay? Okay. While waiting to the temperature, what I mentioned, you need to have or you need to know how to make a preset. Preset means aside from the logo of each button, you can see temperature, time, plus or minus. So this button also can be programmed. Okay? For example, I have 1600, 1400, and then this one they wipe. For example. And then suddenly I just press the time, long press. Okay? Nothing? This is the old one. Okay. This is only for the 14 and 1600, not for the 1100. For the 1100, you can set 1 and 2, time and temp, then you can go to the set point. Okay? So the set point, you can select whether you want to temp, whether you want to time. Okay? So during the calibration, the advisable to check the internal calibration is to set first the temperature to the maximum, or 260 Celsius, approximately around 500 Fahrenheit. Okay? And to check the internal temperature, you need to disconnect the chain to avoid moving your temperature probe. Since we have this pinger and we have only one temperature probe, we need to put the temperature probe sensor on the middle, inside. Okay? Then compare your temperature between the display and to actual. Okay. What if I have more than 20-degree difference from the actual to display?
You can calibrate the probe.
So you can calibrate that. Okay. During the calibration, you need to adjust the offset. Yes. But how you will check again to confirm if your offset is correct?
By temperature.
The standard is you need to wait at least 30 minutes
For the stabilize.
to stabilize the temperature. Okay? You can try minimum 15-20 minutes and then check, because 30 minutes is taking long time. Okay? 20 minutes it's fine. Now check again your reading. Okay? If you're doing to offset, no need to remove the probe. Okay? Just leave it only. Now no heat because we have only 250. Okay? So now we can check the probe. Okay? This is how we will go to the control. Then we will go back to the control. Now, let's check the pressure of the burner. Okay?
Yeah, bro.
Just check first the pressure of the burner.
अरे ये और गेज किधर गया?
Okay, checking the pressure. So normally we have incoming here. Okay. So we have a burner or main pressure here.
सूटेबल है लोना जो बड़ा बहुत है.
So how you will check the incoming?
Sorry? Which one?
Incoming, how you will check?
The manifold there is.
So this is a manifold from the burner. Okay. On the gas valve we have in and out.
Down.
That's one. In and out. Okay. Then where's your window? Remove this first. Can you off the cylinder?
इलेक्ट्रिक बंद करें.
Just open the other side flat screw and then put this one.
The black one. This one not first.
Yeah, on the right, on the right.
Yes.
Power off.
ये power.
No need to remove.
No,
Just open only.
Just loose.
Yeah, just loose.
Okay.
Okay, now you can put this. This is small.
But this small
नहीं जाएगा.
नहीं जाएगा. सिलिकॉन
Force
छोट.
करके डाले जाएगा.
Force this will come.
Sometimes you have to force.
Okay.
I think there is one big cable. This one, no? We can just Which one much bigger?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, big is
This one much bigger.
this one. Okay.
So we're doing this during the startup. Okay. So what what we are connecting there, because sometimes we don't have a manifold gauge on the back. Either that they have a main reading and we have a regulator. So we need to know if the gas has a correct incoming pressure or static pressure that we require. Can you open? Up, too much. Up, 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 up. Up,
Off.
up, 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 up.
Off already.
Okay. It's too much, huh?
Okay. it's run twice.
Assalamualaikum.
Just remove and release the pressure. Okay.
Remove.
Wait.
Yeah. Where's your meter big one?
No.
Same?
Yeah,
No,
this
this
is inches. This is inch water gun, more sensitive.
No, how many inch?
This is I guess last.
That is 15.
15.
That is 15.
15. So this is more sensitive. This one is okay.
No problem, it's not because that regulator, no?
Adjust the regulator.
Yeah.
What is your regulator?
Normal, I already closed the regulator. Just check now.
You adjust?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Domestic.
connect now.
Again.
Yes. You adjust little bit?
ये normal है ही नहीं, domestic है. This is high pressure.
Yeah, that's high pressure, I think.
This is not commercial.
मसला है.
We can check out.
You can
Okay.
check out, no?
That's the important, okay?
Plus or minus.
Okay.
हमको ऑन करना. क्या?
Any wait. Okay, now check
Yeah,
out.
now.
Huh?
On?
Yeah.
Not now.
Up. Now it's low. Adjust more.
You need more or?
No, you need to adjust more the regulator.
Pressure high
No,
hour.
now it's last.
Then it's
This is a domestic lab for the stove.
15. Wait.
I can
No. Adjust the same before.
Yeah.
You adjust.
But this is last. You cannot be adjust now.
Remove. Or close the bulb. Remove.
Remove, release the.
Then on. Put it
Okay. One.
on.
नहीं
That's
ज़्यादा.
fine.
What's up?
Wait. This is water inch column. 15.
15.
12.
35.
22.
It's okay.
Actually 40. That's fine.
40.
Fine. It's fine.
Close.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Just close because we will lock.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's not calibrated to 0.
It's out.
Yeah, it's not calibrated. It's around, I think, around 14.5.
Maybe after 2 runs.
Yeah. No, but you have water inch column.
आगे वाला.
It's
We
not
can connect
PSI.
it. We can connect it. Here.
So after checking the incoming, okay. So now we will check the
Next one.
burner or manifold running. This one.
एडजस्टेबल है. आउट होगी क्या गेज?
इतना निकाला पहले adjustable.
निकालना तो इधर ही रखो.
दे दो, मंकी दे दो.
मंकी दे दो. नहीं मंकी टूट जाएगा यार. हाँ, खलास.
That one you need to remove. Before doing any adjustment on the offset, make sure everything is correct. Incoming, manifold, or working pressure is correct. Okay?
उसमें थ्रेड है कि उसमें? रवि? थ्रेड डाला है ना? थ्रेड दो. और निप्पल की नहीं निप्पल खोले ना उधर.
वो दूसरा वाला.
दूसरा वाला.
42.
बड़े वाला.
42, 43.
हाँ. हाँ इधर ही.
But when he switch on at the beginning, it's counting twice.
That's why calibrated.
What is the required?
12?
25.
11 maybe.
25 to 30.
Watch your into water color.
Yeah.
11,
Because-
12.
Okay.
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 Open the
11 water inch column ना.
because here we use water column.
बड़ा वाला
तो वो
लगा.
ऑन होएगा ना.
हाँ ऑन करना पड़ेगा. लगाया चालू किया
लेकिन पावर बंद है ना.
ऑन किया पावर ऑन किया ओके
On.
डायरेक्ट ऑन नहीं होगा.
So just wait for
Ignite.
sometimes purge.
Oh, no,
Now
no.
ignite.
मतलब फर्स्ट तो फिर हो जाएगा.
That's the purging for 30 seconds, and then now ignite.
अभी
Yeah. Wait, stay. Yes,
वो
perfect.
फर्स्ट टाइम फेल हो जाता था. अभी हुआ.
Okay.
increase pressure increase the pressure increase
Now,
बढ़ाया
3 times, then the gas will come up.
maybe 2 टाइम फेल.
What's coming?
Coming na eh.
Right?
still not ignite
You can see the sound first sparking, then
Not yet.
it will
अभी हुआ.
first time
One more.
ये बंद करो लगता है जैक हिल गया उधर. ये जैक हिल गया.
Jack निकला हुआ है.
हाँ जैक हिला हुआ है. बंद करो.
Put the jack.
Ah.
ये दिस जैक लूज. ओके. अभी जाएगा.
after gas होगा. After gas होगा.
Yeah, now.
आया.
Purge. Not yet. 30 seconds. Then you will hear.
Second or third are done.
Yeah.
Second also good.
One more. Wait.
down
हैं? अभी हुआ क्लास.
10
How much?
10
10? That's fine. Okay. Turn off.
किया गैस बंद.
डबल घूम के नहीं आई
And now remove.
Now okay. Turn remove.
चलो
Yes,
चलो
boss.
Turn,
That's
turn, turn.
okay.
ओके ना.
You will lock.
Yeah.
तो जी भी ला दे यार.
So once everything is correct, incoming burner, then now you will proceed to do the calibration. Okay. But as I mentioned before, any hit or switch on the machine should be verify all the things inside the conveyor. If everything, because once it's hot, it's very hard to remove and check. Okay. So for some of you that some of the machine, it's not written LPG. Some of them is not written natural gas.
Propane.
Okay. No, even propane is not written.
Really?
Okay. Now they are based on the code. Okay. You have G20, G25, G30, G31. Okay. So G20 and 25 both natural. G30 and G31 both LPG, but they have different mixture. G30 and G31 LPG, 31 is more mixed propane and butane, 100% propane for G30. Okay. Here it's showing LP, but sometimes you will see only G30 or G31. Okay, at least you know what is the gas type of the machine. Okay. Of course, if you see 400 volts, 380, it's electric. Okay, John?
Okay.
Right?
Power and gas both.
On.
गैस बंद कर दो अभी फर्स्ट सिस्टम पे आएगा
Okay, what I mentioned, once the machine is plugged in and switch on the breaker or on the isolator, still there is already main power. Okay? If you want to do or work something, switch off for safety. Okay? Now what we will do is just to calibrate the temperature. So we will set the temperature for, let's make around, I don't want to make it higher because 350, let's try. Okay, then time is, make it 3 minutes or you want 6 minutes. Plus or minus is to adjust. If you don't want to adjust anything, just leave it for around 5 seconds. Then this will be automatically returned to the normal status. Okay. So luckily, this type of controller has no preset. Okay. Some of the big machine, 1600, 1400, you need to program each button. Okay. Similar, what I did is to long press to set the time and temperature. Then how you will save each button? No. Still long press temp and time, set the time and temperature. After that, instead of not pressing after 5 seconds, now you need to press which button do you want to save. You need to press long until you will see the preset updated. Okay, once it's shown, again you need to do the programming mode, and then now long press the additional button to save. And you need to save for all, just to have a one preset program. Okay. Yes, 14 and 1600. Okay, now we are just checking. Okay, as I mentioned, we have temperature probe in the middle. Then we need to put this on the middle. So the best way to check the temperature internal is not without the conveyor, but to detach the motor. Okay? To avoid moving. So how we need.
But Pizza Hut they keep fan and they drop and they
This is the Pizza Hut standard checking. But from the technical, we need to check the nut on the Pizza Hut. In Pizza Hut, they have two temperature probe, right and left. How you will know which one is right and left? So on the fingers, for example, the bottom one, there is 1 and 2 on the right. So between two fingers on the right, that's the point that you will put your temperature probe. Okay? So from the left, same. Left finger, 1 and 2, then find the middle, that you will put the temperature.
left side and the right side.
Okay? But on this model, since we have only one finger,
In the middle.
you should put on the middle. Okay? Both gas and electric, if you have 4 fingers and you have 2 temperature, same procedure. Okay? Now you can put. Just the bring it down now.
No, I should hear first.
Okay. Make sure it's hot, huh?
No problem.
So if you have the air probe with the clip, it's much better. Then you can put on the fan. But make sure the fan that you are using is not the closed type. Use the one that we have some hole. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 290,
Now,
290, 290.
here it's visible that it's heating. Because this type of display, you have only one temperature probe. Then on the display, there is a space to put heat. Okay? But on the 2 temperature probe, what you will notice, there is HL and HR. Okay? Meaning, HR or HL is hitting on the left, hitting on the right. Before you get the actual reading, make sure both of that HL or HR or heat, it's off. Meaning it's not on the display. Okay? Meaning that the cavity now is already achieved the set temperature. Then you will verify if your actual and display it's same or plus or minus 5. Okay? 361. What is our set point? I think 345. 345? Yes. Okay. 350. Okay. Once the temperature achieved or set point, you will always see the set point.
Okay, heat has been stopped.
This will not go down even less of 20 degree. But you will see only heat or HL, HR. Something like that. Okay? But as I mentioned, if showing 350 doesn't mean internal is still 350. No. This is only the set point. After the preheating on the beginning. Okay? So you cannot justify if you have to maintain temperature on the beginning if they have a problem on the cooking. Now it's 370, 379, 300. Now it's off. Around 380. Now here, just wait at least 3 times on and off. 381. Okay, now it's 350. Then it's too much. What you can do? Okay, you can do the offset. Now you do the offset.
ये प्लस
Press and hold.
Go plus minus, plus minus. Okay. Take it, take it, take it.
Okay.
Now set.
Subset point.
Okay. No.
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 No, no, no. Again, again,
No.
again. नहीं वो सही सही okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Zero time.
No. Okay. Back. Here.
Volume.
Next.
Okay.
Fahrenheit to Celsius. If you want to change, you can Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Yeah.
Okay.
High temperature.
High
70.
temperature. No need to change.
Yeah.
No preset.
I think we said. So they're not showing outside.
Yeah.
Set.
Okay. So let's repeat again because I think after I change, it's 5 seconds already passed. Then automatically go back. Okay. So now you will do. Wait.
What for?
Just yeah, it's off already. Now go to the preset. Offset. Press 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, offset. Okay. So on the offset side, what you need to do?
Because there is a 3.
Okay, the actual what we see is 380. Your set point is 350. So meaning your cavity or your chamber is higher than 30 degree.
Yeah.
You need now to less.
Plus.
Hmm? If you go plus, you will increase the temperature inside. If you want to minus or lower the temperature inside, press minus. If you want to increase, press plus.
Yeah, but it's getting lower now.
No, because now we off.
You
Once you go to the preset, the burner will be off. Once automatic exit, again will start to heat up. Okay.
all right.
So now let's yeah, you can go now. 1, 2, press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Offset, then minus.
Five.
Check what is the maximum.
Minus 30.
Maximum.
Maybe.
Maximum. Just try the maximum minus
50 में भी minus
100. Okay.
100 of
This maybe the 10 is okay. You can try with the
30. Not 30. 15.
15.
15.
At least half of this.
So 1 degree or 1 offset is equivalent to 2 temperature. Okay.
double
1 degree offset is 2 seconds. 2 degree adjustment. Okay.
15 means 30 double
Yeah, 15 is 30.
Okay.
Okay, now
Okay.
yeah, okay
let's see the. As I mentioned, once you did the offset, should wait at this standard is 30. Okay. Fast is 15. Very fast is 10. No, but the standard is 30. So you can skip maximum. You can make minimum at least 15 seconds. 15 minutes.
290.
Okay, just wait. It's still off, right?
no it's working
Ah, okay.
burner is
Not
on
only burner, not the full burner.
main burner is on
That's the low flame,
Low flame.
okay
not the burner.
I'll let the restart because it should be about. No, it's supposed to restart here.
It's back to 250.
Okay.
You know why?
Right.
We changed the Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Okay. So 350. ओके नाउ अभी चलेगा फौरन चलेगा फौरन चलेगा
But normally, if you go direct to the offset, this will not stop, or the set point will not change.
We usually use Fahrenheit.
Depend on the customer, but it's available for both Fahrenheit and Celsius. Sometimes they prefer Fahrenheit, sometimes they prefer Celsius. But in standard, food should be Celsius, equipment should be Fahrenheit, just like a fridge.
So when we're making offset, depending if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius,
No, it's one offset.
it's one offset.
There is no Fahrenheit offset, Celsius offset. No, it's one offset for all.
Okay.
Now it's off.
Yeah.
Yes, 355.
So 10 to 15 degrees okay.
Plus or minus 5.
Plus minus.
Okay.
One offset is compared to 2 degree.
Yes. Six. Okay. 360, 350. 360 maximum. Okay. 357 and then 54. Okay, 55 plus or minus 10 because you have.
It's okay.
Okay.
We can-
So if you want, try someone just to adjust addition. Just add minus. Because still 10 degree difference from the set point. Now you can adjust. You can do. At least you will practice how to enter. Okay. Now you exit again. Minus.
minus 5.
18.
Oh, okay.
18, okay,
18 plus. That's it. That's it. Then you should wait 5 seconds. Then automatically will off. Okay. Sometimes you will experience that the machine will automatically change to Fahrenheit to Celsius. What you will do, again, do the initialization or reconfiguration.
That one for it's 2 or
Yes. In case that you experience that the customer complain, oh, I have again Fahrenheit, then I have Fahrenheit Celsius.
no, okay. 53, 50 to 52 or
52 cut in,
no, cut off.
no cut off, 57, yeah, it's still fine. Plus or minus. Okay?
That's not it.
Yeah.
Plus minus 5 is okay.
Yes, plus or minus. Okay? So now, when it's hot, the machine will be off. Okay?
There is no timer relay.
No timer relay
For cool.
for cool down. Okay?
Yeah. It completely
So
switched
it
off.
could be on the bigger
Yeah.
chamber, just like 1400 and 1600.
Also, there is one
Okay.
small table, so
So,
there is timer motor, timer relay.
This one is the old design. So
That's
normally once you switch off here, the cooling fan will still work.
12 to 15 minutes.
At least the temperature down
Below
below
100.
100 Celsius. I don't know, in Fahrenheit it's around
Fahrenheit 200.
no 100.
But actually, there was timing. The relay timing.
No,
has
the relay timing to be exact is 5 degrees Celsius. 100 degree. Once below that,
Hmm.
this will automatically off. Okay.
The blue one, because the last time we saw the blue one time relay, there is 12
Yes.
to 15 minutes, and you switch it off. There is energy save. It's keep us power.
Timer delay is 20 minutes
Yeah.
to switch on.
Hmm.
Internal temperature for the cavity for the compartment should, because on the bigger one there is a 2 additional blower on the back.
Okay.
So the cooling fan should be off when the when the compartment
That is
achieve
also,
below 100 degrees
yeah,
Celsius.
that is also connected with the
Okay.
what this is
That's
thermal
connect.
safety.
thermal safety.
Yeah, once it's cooled down, it will be stopped.
Okay, this is the thermal safety. Okay, maintenance. What we can recommend as a maintenance, since we have a cooling fan and we don't know the environment inside the kitchen, most of the time cooling fan is not working. Okay, but the fault is when they found that it's not working,
The safety will drop.
they will keep using the machine. Then what will happen? So here without we have a controller here. Okay, on some 1400, 1600, we have the controller here. Controller with the control board with some electrical components just like relays or electric, gas bulb, blower. Then it's creating heat. So it's continuous working without maintaining without fixing the cooling fan. Instead of costing around $10 for cooling fan, now you have $1,000 for the control board. Okay, and you need also to inform the customer, particularly for the gas. At least they should have every 3 months, every 6 months for electric. Okay, that time you will inspect everything. What is included? Important is the cooling fan. Okay, now you can see internal of the compartment. If too much grease coming, then you will inform the extraction is not enough. Okay, because instead of proper extraction is sucking all the heat and some of the grease coming from the pizza, it will stay because we have a cooling fan. This can be stay inside. Okay, because on the machine we have some ventilation in the cover just to suck some fresh air. Okay, so if you notice the cooling fan should be not blowing here, should suck the air. Okay, then what things you need to inspect for the gas machine? Check all the blowers. Could be there's some grease coming on the blower, so you need to dismantle as well. Okay, pressure switch, some of the connection tube you need to verify also. If they have something pet inside the kitchen, this can be have some
Power and gas off.
bite. Okay, this is not bite of the technician because too small teeth. Okay, and some of the electronic compartment as well. Okay,
Huh?
has
Hot.
it's hot. Okay, so cooling fan, as I mentioned, if they can wipe or inspect on the daily, this one is visible. That one might be visible or no because it's underneath. The other model is inside. They need some maintenance. So probably they have in-house maintenance. They will do every month.
Okay, that is in terms of customer can do this maybe.
Yes. If
Okay.
they have in-house maintenance for the internal.
Yes. What about technician? I mean, our technician.
Yes, technician, you
Yes.
can, whatever you did the service, if there is something fault, now you will inspect everything inside. Not only particular for the problem. Because what will happen, oh, I have a not working machine. And you found that no gas available. Doesn't mean you don't need to open this. Okay? Since you're already there, just open and then inspect. If you need to recommend the cleaning, you should recommend. Okay? And you always inform the customer, since they have massive grease inside, and you know that this can be caused to damage expensive parts like electronic. What you will suggest? Better to have your preventive maintenance to avoid this problem soon. Okay? If they did not agree, as long that you input on the service report, then it's fine. Okay? At least they will not go back with you that after 2 weeks, the technician came and then repair. And then now, I have big problem. Then they will blame you because you're the last touch of the machine. Okay, as long that you have written, they agree on that, then you're safe. Okay?
In case of preventive maintenance, and there is an agreement with the customer to
Yes.
do it, so what are the technician has to do?
No, preventive maintenance, important is the cooling system. Okay? Wiring need to be inspected. If there is some discoloration or there is some just like weak cables,
Loose connection.
you need to inform. For the heating element, you need to make sure that the proper there is no burn mark. So heating element, you can see visually on the side some of the connector of the wire.
That is if it is electric.
Yes. If the gas, you need to inspect the blower. Okay. Then check the radial inside, how clean, and then dismantle. Okay.
So it means it has to be open.
Yes.
All right. What about the burner?
For the burner, you can open. I will not recommend to open on the monthly basis. Once you open every 3 months,
700.
okay, you open one time. Then you maintain. After 6 months, if you have a contract, then open again. So it's just like twice a year.
It has to be inspected.
Need to be inspected.
What are the things need to be clean? Is there any
So
like,
inside, what
yeah.
you will verify is the electrode or ignition. Okay. Sometimes it started to create some carbon. Okay. That you will clean. For the blower as well, you need to clean. Since you have every 3 months, or 3 months for gas, then inspect. If need to be, you should dismantle. Okay. So some of the wirings, if you need to replace, you need to put on your checklist. Surface, so for the part of the maintenance, you should clean or electronic compartment, wiring connection, inspect physically appearance of some of the parts, because just like electronics, we cannot justify if there is some small piece need suddenly can be damaged. But make sure all the connection is in proper fit, because they are using more often, moving or something. We don't know if they're started to lose. Okay? Then after that, tell them that this is the required cleaning process for the operation site as well. Okay? They might forget. For example, you did the installation, you do the training, and then you will see, oh, there's a lot of grease or something, meaning they are not following the standard daily, weekly, and quarterly inspection. Okay, this is part of the operation side. Okay.
So if we talk about the operation side, if in terms of let's take it in daily,
Yes.
weekly, and monthly.
Yes. So on daily basis, they need to open the front after the cool down, wipe the underneath surface. Okay. They need to brush the conveyor, then remove all the tray crumbs, and then return it. Okay. Weekly, that's the time, same process. Then sometimes they need to remove the fingers and then clean. But as I mentioned, if you have only one finger, you can clean quickly. If you have 4 different fingers,
One by one.
the standard is 1 by 1.
One clean,
Okay.
then fix it, and then
One clean and then fix. That's the standard. But in reality, this is not happening. Once they remove, they want to clean all at the same time, and they want to return at the same time. It's fine if they want that, but make sure that the correct finger layout is installed after the cleaning process. Okay? And what will happen if they forgot to install that? The product will not. If incorrect configuration of the fingers, the product will not be cooked or could be burned. Okay? Then they will start to call again. So being a technician, that's the first point you need to inspect. If they have an incorrect configuration. For this one, we know that they will not miss or they will not put in the different way, because lower we have different size, upper we have different size, and we have only one bottom, one upper. Okay. Conveyor chain as well, as I mentioned, they need to on the daily brush, but on the weekly they need to put on the sink, wash, and then use not aggressive chemical or just like a normal soap.
So there is no special chemical for the
Right
conveyor.
now there is a chemical from factory. They already available on the website from the Lincoln. So you can inform the customer to order this chemical, but there is no exactly what you call this one standard. But they have also from the factory. So what they always inform is use non-aggressive chemical. Okay, because we're dealing with the different type of metal. Illuminating, we have some alloy, we have some stainless steel. Okay. Then, if the chemical is too aggressive, what will happen? You will find some white mark to the metal. Okay. And also, we are not allowing to use any wire brittle scrubbing. Okay. On some cases, if you see the conveyor, if they use some wire mesh scrub, the small piece will stay, even from the fingers. And during the pizza, they will find out that there's a cheese, silver cheese. So it's a food safety issue as well. Okay, it's better to use a plastic brittle brush, just to brush the. Okay.
Okay.
Even not the steel brush, plastic brittle. It's the best to brush the machine. Okay. Also, part of the preventive maintenance is to monitor if you have incorrect gas pressure and burner pressure. Okay. This is part of the preventive maintenance if they agree to do the preventive maintenance. Okay. Because yes, they are checking, someone is checking the gas, but on their side, not on your side. And most of the and the requirements to install the machine, you should have also your own regulator. Okay. So if the customer has own regulator, meaning they have high pressure and then they regulate with the low pressure, still it's better to have a separate regulator on the oven.
Beside the oven.
Behind the
Behind the
oven.
oven, yes.
Okay, if you have 2 or 3, each should have a regulator.
What about the safety gas sensor? Is it recommended as well?
Gas sensor is recommended also. Since we're dealing on the gas and the machine, it's shipped either from the sea, either from the uh, by land. So there is a possibility that there is some loose connection inside. Okay. So before you start as well, since you connect, you identify your gas is correct, regulate properly. All connection from the outside, it's fine because it's normally the pipe line or the outpost is part of the gas contractor, but the pipeline from the machine to connect is your part. So verify that, no leak, internal. You need to do your leak detector test. Okay. So just to double check all the gas connection. Okay. Aside from the gas connection, we have some wires. Sometimes this wire is over tight. Or just like this wire is over tight like this. Okay. Because of some of the cable tie that fixed from the factory. But remember, still they are human. So they might tight too much. So that's why the loop of the cable is getting, or the cable is too stressed or too stretched. Okay, what you can do, cut and make the proper looping. Okay, that's the initial inspection before you close the electronic compartment. And then, of course, before you do that, you should check your burner pressure just to calibrate correctly. Okay, how to adjust your burner pressure? So we did not adjust that. So we have the gas burner gas valve here. So you need to open this cup. Okay, while your meter is connected, open the cup, you will see the adjustment. Okay, adjust slowly. Okay, and after you adjust, the most common technician that he forget is to return the cup. Okay, make sure whatever you remove, you will return it. Okay, this cup is to make sure that anything can go inside. This cannot be moved, the adjustment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stuck in the movement.
similar on the screw. You did the installation and then I have 5 screw. After the installation, only 2 screw.
We call it parantana.
And where is the other screw? Now it's in the washing machine.
It's coming from the manufacturer.
Okay? Screw they put just to avoid any shaking of the panels. Okay? So make sure that you are returning correct.
Back.
Whatever you remove, you return the same. Okay? Don't make addition. Remove 5 minus 2. Because next time, it's easy. I have only 3 screw.
Next time, no.
Okay? Any question?
In terms of conveyor
Yes.
belt, we find sometimes there are some
Bent.
bend in the wire. So why it happened?
So, conveyor change, as I mentioned, that the direction should be correct depending on the preferred customer. So, meaning, for example, the production is on the left side. Then, pizza should be out on the right.
Right.
So, the belt can be rotated by switching on and off the direction, or left to right, right to left. Aside on this, you need to make additional step. What is that? You need to rotate.
It's stuck inside here.
For example, the original position of this okay, this is the original position. Okay, so we have the pin to connect to the motor, so meaning this is the original. Okay, the standard for this position of belt is from right to left.
Yeah.
Okay, but as I mentioned, depending on the site, sometimes the production is there, the exit is here. Then this type of curve,
It's stucking when the come like this.
okay, should be rotate. Okay.
So it's mean we will have to open.
Yeah. Open and
And
close
paper. Okay, so the direction.
Okay.
Okay, so we have this now, chain connection. Okay, it's coming like this. Okay, this is your chain connection. So for example, so this part is your end connection. Okay, so the direction of this should be going on this. Okay, so we have frame. Okay, so this one, if started to open little bit, then the direction is good. This will not avoid to touch any corner or any side of the frame. Now you will change the direction to this arrow, so that the chain should be on the opposite side. Okay, so that's why you need to rotate. Okay, but doesn't mean without rotating the machine will not work. No, still will work, but later on this part will started to open depending how they will clean, then started to stuck on the frame.
So it's mean with this position, if I can see now here,
Yes,
this kind of bend.
yeah.
Okay.
This is prone to touch some of the
So the correct direction
the
is
frame.
this side.
Yes,
Direction is going from here till
yes,
like this because of the bend here.
because you have an open point.
Yes.
Okay,
Now, if I wanted to make it opposite,
you need to rotate.
so I have to
rotate only the belt.
open the belt.
Remove the belt. How you will remove? We have some big
Link.
gap.
Yes.
Link. Where is it?
Yeah.
That side is wrong side.
Okay, you need to find the big link. This one. You need to find the big link. What doesn't mean big link? There is no on the middle. Okay. So this big link is the standard to detach the belt and rotate.
We can open from here.
Okay.
So we can open the full belt
Yes.
and make it the opposite side.
Yes. Rotate.
Okay.
Okay. Then after that, return.
And that's the most things that we find out if the customer want to change the direction. They just do it by themselves,
Yeah, by themselves.
and they just change the direction without any
Yeah,
informing.
because the direction or the motor direction can be changed quickly by the switch. But the safety, they don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Clean करेगा.
Okay. Anything? Remember, on the panel for the 1400 and 1600, to understand Where's the proper layout? You will find some additional sticker here. Okay, there is a T1, T2, T3, T4, B1, B2, B3, B4. Okay, the important of that, and this is part of startup installation, just to indicate what is the actual culminating plate or fingers on each terminal or each lane. Okay, and as I mentioned, if you don't have a copy, some big chain, they have a correct finger layout that you need to follow. Okay, similar on that, I already mentioned, is 1846K. That's the finger setup. On all machine, you can see the finger setup based on the model. So this is the finger setup of this machine. It's K 1833. Okay, this is the finger setup. Okay. And how to know the number? The number on each plate and cover is engraved. So you need only to remove the cover and the culminating plate to find the number that you can write on the tagging or monitoring finger layout. Okay, you need only to write the middle one, not the cover, because cover, when you open the front cover, you will easily identify if I have incorrect cover based on the layout T1, T2, T3, T4. Okay, but internal, when it's hot, how you will know? You need to cool down, wait for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, depending, and then you will dismantle, remove one by one. Okay, as long that you put here the correct marker or permanent marker during the installation, then you should have a guide always. Okay.
Okay, we'll take back.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.